We've got the full Random Booster Volume 12. Now let's do a video. So today for our Beyblade show, we'll be doing another video on the Beyblade Burst Random Booster Volume 12. This is basically, if you don't know what a Random Booster is, it comes, you can get one of 8 bays, and there's one prize bay, which was Dead Hades, which we already covered. Because it was late because of the Canada Post delay and the strike and everything, we did the Dead Hades video before anything else, but I did say I was going to do a video on the separate combos in this video. So it's really cool, but just to show you all the other bays, it is a Hell Salamander, I want to say gravity yielding. Then after Archer Hercules, heavy friction. Then after, this is a really weird one, Maximum Garuda, 7 lift sword. Deep Chaos, 0 turn Xtend. Twin Nemesis, 1 prime hit Wedge. This is actually a good one. This one I like. It's Shelter Regulus, 8 prime bump destroy prime, and 13 dagger yard for Kukulcan. So we'll be taking a look at all of these bays. So let's get started. Since I do want to be going over each of the bays one by one, try to do like a full video on it. We have Dead Hades right here. Dead Hades owned by Heart, which is the new antagonist of Cho-Z right now. He beats Iga very easily. The ability with this Cho-Z Bay is Hexa Weight. You can see the hexagon surrounding it, and it's really cool because with his special moves, it uses all the points together to combine to do like Dead Impact and Dead Gravity. It's really cool. It's a nice purple layer, really has some nice metal on it, and we already do have a level chip on it, but if you want to see it without the level chip, there you go. Really nice. I love the design. We have an 11 disc, which isn't really new, but we do got Turn, which is like, I call this a reverse frame. It's basically like Lift, but kind of like fused with Reach. It's red. It's very cool. I believe someone said there's attack and defense, depending on if it's upwards or downwards. This bay from the battles we've been doing, it's pretty alright. The teeth on this aren't really that crazy, but that's why it has Zephyr Dash, or I should say Zephyr Prime. And if you don't know what a Prime driver is, you can see, actually these drivers have like a little red thing on there, and then after you'll see like a golden spring. That's to indicate that it's a previous driver, yes, that we've already seen, but it's a little bit more tighter and a little bit harder to burst. And a lot of these bays that have these Prime drivers are a little tougher to actually burst. They're still burstable, but they become a little bit tougher, and that's alright. I like that, because that gives some old drivers maybe that aren't too good, or some drivers that are good, a little bit more extra, not like weight, but more impact to the use for them. Because some people may not be inclined because that driver is too weak on this bay. But then after, if you have like Hunter Prime, for an example, from the Emperor Fornius, you might have a little bit more of a chance if you want to test out a combo. So the next bay, which honestly, I love the colors for this. This looks amazing. Hell Salamander, gravity yielding. So Hell Salamander's original colors was like black and pink, which was, you know, really cool, but I love the colors on this. It blends well, yellow with blue. I made a little nickname for it. I called it Thunder Salamander. I love this. So Gravity's a pretty old disc. It's like a first series disc. And I'm alright with this. I don't think Gravity's that bad. It's alright. Well, because they've always been repeating like the 1, 6, like they keep on repeating it. And because we're not making any new number disc, I'm alright if they go back to this. It's fine. By the way, if you want to see the teeth of this bay, there you go. And this bay is not too bad. It's pretty tight. This, by the way, is yielding. I would say probably as good as the original Hell Salamander. I actually do have it right here so we can test it out. So get the yellow one so I can actually see if it's better or worse. A little bit better maybe. Still really nice, and oh, with a yellow level chip, look at this. Amazing. Also, if you want to see the other mode, I'll show quickly changing it. It's such good blending with this. And the thing is, my criticism before is that sometimes the colors would be a little too random and I don't think they would match. That's my criticism for a lot of the random Gashapon layers and even some of the random booster bays. But that was Hell Salamander. I think the combo is alright, and even for some of these bays, it's sort of like maybe the combo's not that good, but at least like the layer looks nice. So our next bay, really a surprise, Archer Hercules Heavy Friction, which is wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love how this layer looks. Nice blend of blue, yellow. It still has the red on there, but what an amazing bay. And Archer Hercules is probably one of my favorite bays, and I have been holding back on using it because I wanted to do a separate video with Hercules, because we actually did a Muso marathon, if you didn't see, and I wanted to use Archer, but I want to save it for like a special video that I'm not going to say what it is yet. But quickly go over the parts. Nice blue, nice transparency, heavy right there. I'm not really a fan of friction in all honesty, but it does look nice. Really nice. I like it. And if you want to know which one's tighter, I'll show you. Actually, not that bad. Yeah, it's around the same. Around the same compared to the actual Archer. But pretty good, pretty good. And actually with a level chip, just to quickly show it off. Get this on. So. Archer Hercules. So our next bay, which you're gonna be showing off, this is such a weird one that they did. I'm not a fan. It's a silver maximum Garuda, but it has 7 in left. I'm not a fan of left. And it has sword, and I'm not a fan of sword, but the colors do blend well, and I can probably use this sword for some nice combo. It's a nice alternative. Actually, I do want to see which one's better. Actually, yeah, the random booster sword's actually better. I might keep it on my buster. But this Garuda's alright. Nothing really that crazy. Not really a fan of the combo. The next one, this is a little weird. It is Deep Chaos. But look. It has 0 turn, which that's good. It comes with 0 and it comes with turn. And it does come with Xtend. It's kind of funny because I'm not really a fan of the Deep Chaos layer. But at the very least, you do get some good parts if you do get this. It's not really a bad pull. Looks nice, I guess. I thought the chip in the middle would be blue, not black. That's weird, or at least purple. Something like that. Some of the chips for that in Nemesis are very weird. I'm not kind of against it. So this is a pretty disgusting combo that they made. Twin Nemesis 1 Prime hit Wedge. They couldn't resist giving Nemesis hit. But yeah, the layer, I'm kind of mixed on it because I don't really know. I like the green. I was a little bit against it before when I saw it, but like now seeing the bay assembled, it's all right. I mean, the God chip in the middle, that's more for like Deep Chaos in all honesty, but it's okay, I guess. Taking it off. Yeah, it's actually weirdly tight. 1 Prime, it was just kind of like yellow, but it kind of has a little green tint on it. A green Wedge. Which actually, let me see, because we've gone like a few wedges now. It's a little tighter, let me see. Actually, I think this wedge is a little bit better than the one on Crash Ragnarok. This Nemesis is okay. I'm not really a fan of it. It is a little tight on this Nemesis, but it's kind of I'm kind of leaning towards like This one's interesting. Shelter Regulus, which by the way, I love the black layer in this mixed with the yellow. Look at this. Red, everything. 8, white bump, and Destroy Prime. That's gonna need further testing. I'll do a separate video later on testing out Nightmare Longinus. But yeah, moving on, we've got our last one, which is Beat Kukulcan, and I love the colors on this. Is probably my favorite one out of all the booster. It's 13, a nice, let's see, that's maybe like tealish dagger and a black yard. So my overall thoughts on this booster set, if you got all the bays, is that at the very least, the layers look nice, so even if you didn't want one of the bays, you still get a lot out of it. And I don't really think it's too bad. You at least got some spare parts if you want to put on other bays to have some nice combos with themed colors. So if I were to rate all the bays so far, I would put probably last place, not in terms of performance, in terms of like how it looks. Last would be Deep Chaos, then Nemesis, then after I'd put Garuda, I would put Archer then, Salamander, Regulus, and then Kukulcan as first. That's probably like my rating for all this. And you know, first place obviously be Dead Hades, it looks sick. This booster set is pretty interesting, but what I want to do now, after going over the base a little bit in depth, we're going to be doing some battles, just a few matches, we'll see what happens. So, we're going to be going over some matches, I say 3 rounds, Dead Hades without a level chip, let's see what happens. Let's do Archer Hercules first, but first a test launch. Yeah, that base spins nice. Yeah, it spins nice and it looks nice. Stop it. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Dead Hades! Archer Hercules is a pretty decent lair, and I've seen a lot of people in tournaments using this lair. So we get a nice alternative that's on par with the original for teeth, I would say, at least from what I've gotten. I'm not a fan of friction, but it's still alright for how it's paired up with Archer. I don't think, the stock's not that crazy, but still. Yeah. Kind of makes sense friction to be paired up with Hercules at least. Well, friction's supposed to take all those hits, and Hercules is a pretty decent lair. I almost bursted it, so we're going to be doing 3 rounds each. Easy there. Kind of hit it on top, but... So overall, that was Archer 2-1. Whoa, what is that? Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna burst. I was like, wait a minute, what? So 2-1, Archer beating Dead Hades. Let's do Deep Chaos, and let's put the Xtend like this. Actually, this Xtend is not that bad. We could probably use an Xtend Plus on this and it'd be good. That was a little test launch. Yeah, it spins okay. I get the reason why the chip was black to match the frame, but I don't know. I felt they could have at least done pink, and they could have done like a... Well, because they have... Okay, I get why, but... You know, I'm still against it. Does it extend on tall? Yeah, burst it. I am not a fan of the Deep Chaos layer, but it does come with 0 turn and extend, so it's not really a loss if you get Deep Chaos when you get these boosters. Let's try it again. Deep Chaos. I will have a full video going against the random booster base. Yeah, alright. So, stay tuned for that. Probably just gonna be this video in all honesty. Maybe I'll do a separate video later on, depending on it. So let's do Twin Nemesis. I'll switch the mode after the first round, the first test launch. Woo! Look at Nemesis! Might as well be my Nemesis with those colors. Green, like purple, magenta. Come on. Hey, you can call that like Gamma Nemesis. Hulk Nemesis? Confirmed? That's the base thoughts on that joke I just made. Yeah, isn't that nice? I'm not really that surprised. Did I at least get... No, I got no clicks. Oh, didn't see that coming. I'll read the comment section. I'm actually curious on y'all's thoughts on the colors for these bays and the thoughts on the combos themselves. So I'm not too crazy on some of these. Nemesis, Wedge. Yeah, alright. Who thought Garuda on sword was a good idea? On sword? Yeah, okay. Almost bursted it too. One click. So let's try Garuda test launch. That's enough out of you. Garuda, everyone. Putting sword in lift on it. What a treat. I guess we're light launching. Watch how Garuda loses. Come on. Come on, let's see it. Garuda gets 2 matches. And obviously no clicks. Oh, look at that. The slopes really moved. I wonder, because don't put it on... Don't put it on sword. Yeah, wasn't this layer banned, Maximum Garuda? It was. It was banned. Maybe this was their way of like doing an apology. Let's make a really bad stock for Maximum Garuda and hopefully everyone's gonna love it. So actually, as you can hear right now, I am getting my own Maximum Garuda because I should have it. This is like the 3rd layer we've gotten for Garuda. Yeah, we've gotten a few. So I actually have my Maximum Garuda right here. I do want to see the slopes on it compared to this red one. Let's get you off. Might actually keep you on there. That one doesn't look too bad. Actually, I think the slopes are weaker. See on the red one? Red on yellow was pretty close. Okay, so the white one has some weak slopes. At least with the mold that I got. And I have to say that because sometimes someone can get a good mold of the bay and whatever. Slopes on this are kind of meh. So now let us do... Ooh, hello? Hello? Let me see how this bay looks. 10-bladed mode. Oh my. That bay looks nice. But I have to do this. The Hell Salamander looks amazing. Buddy, hit it! Oh! Salamander will get one more match. It's not that bad for El Salamander. Switch it. I almost bursted though. Almost bursted. I might actually switch a lot of these booster layers on the main base because I do like some of the layers that they make. Because the red Garuda layer is not even part of the original Garuda. I just made it on there because I love the red. I always keep my original layers, but just to mention that. I just can't wait for tournaments to use this layer of Salamander. Yeah, because a lot of people use Salamander. Not that bad though. Salamander is doing alright. So next, let us do Kukulcan. Woo! Look at that bay go! Spins nice. Spins. I love the colors. That's dagger. Kukulcan fighting back, eh? Kukulcan fighting back. I get for skipping it. Look. Amazing colors on this. Amazing colors. Keep on mentioning that, Black. I do love how, like, every alternate color of Kukulcan will always have the claws of it and the color of the original version. I love that. Actually, Kukulcan's not that... What? Let me try it on, hold on. Say test for a test. How good is this stock? Against Hercules with Xtend Plus, I think it's on defense. Not to the middle, the stock's not too bad. Yard's pretty decent. So now we get to taste, okay. I guess I'm hungry now. With the claws of Regulus, we're gonna taste the defeat of Dead Hades. Which that joke made no sense with how he phrased it. Gets one match, because I want to do another match with Vice Leopard real quick. Regulus looks awesome. I keep on mentioning it because it does look awesome. Can we get it? I think actually Destroy Prime was a really good driver they did. Let's try it on Vice Leopard. Now Vice Leopard does have Destroy originally, so Destroy Prime is actually on Shining Materials, but I really love how for the booster you also get a Destroy Prime if you pull this. So, I guess I'll switch myself to attack. Another light launch. I knocked out the frame. No! Let's try it again. So, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Okay. Achilles, relax. Hashtag Achilles, relax. One more test. We'll do this against, like, Archer? Try it against Archer. Can we do that real quick? Final match. So whatever wins, wins it. Was Archer weak launched? Might have been. Still though. Yeah, so overall, this set's actually, if you get the whole set, you do get a lot of positives out of it. Despite a lot of the layers kind of looking a little too random for my taste. It is random booster, but like, I mean like, I understand why sometimes it has to look like that, but like, if it was a little bit more consecutive, this would have been almost a perfect score. The stock combos for most of these Vades are kind of meh, but you know, it's just for the layers, I guess. So if I were to give a rating on this booster overall for everything, like let's say you get the whole set, maybe 8.5, maybe a 9. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you already are subscribed, make sure you click that bell to be notified of your uploads for more Beyblade Burst content, battles, reviews, gameplays, you name it, and more. And as always, have an awesome, blissful day.